Go.
Okay. When you think about video games, do you think they're good for you or bad for you? Research has shown that video games can be beneficial to you. One benefit is pain relief. Physical pain, according to Huffington Post, video games, specifically ones with the emphasis on virtual reality, have proven effective in reducing anxiety or pain caused by medical procedures or chronic illnesses. People undergoing chemotherapy or other serious treatments, when immersed in a virtual gaming world, report significantly less stress and fear. Those being treated for burn wounds found a decline in the pain ratings by 30 to 50%. Charles Friedman of the Pain Relief Center said that gaming allows the brain to stay busy using other senses instead of focusing on the pain. Gaming also releases endorphins in the brain, which is a chemical that is generally associated with happiness and capable of numbing discomfort. Emotional pain. According to the Huffington Post, researchers in New Zealand created a novel way to treat depressed teens with a video game called Sparks. Sparks is a fantasy game where you create avatars that squash gloomy, negative, automatic thoughts and restore order in a virtual world. Each level teaches players basic facts about depression and strategies for dealing with the intense negative emotions. In a study including 168 teens with an average age of 15 who were struggling with depression, half were given one-on-one sessions for 5 sessions, and the other half played Sparks. 44% of the Sparks patients recovered completely. Only 26 of the ones on one patient's count recovered. Dramatic pain in the Business Inquirer, and discussed that the University of Washington researchers are using virtual reality to help people overcome phobias and help survivors of terrorist attacks recover from PTSD. Repetitive exposures to their phobias in a virtual reality decreases anxiety. Patients who lived through a terrorist bus bombing experience a simulated version of virtual reality, and it helps them deal with the debilitating emotions and anxiety caused by the bombing. Okay. Another benefit is that playing video games improves brain function, such as eye-hand coordination. According to Business Insider, a study found that doctors who spent 1 month playing games like Wii Tennis, Wii Table Tennis, or High Altitude Battle performed better in a simulated task designed to test eye-hand coordination. Video games also help with decision-making skills. In the week, neuroscientists at the University of Rochester in New York found that games that require fast reactions and split-second decisions give players' brains plenty of practice for making decisions in the real world. Researchers suggest that action-oriented games act as a stimulator for the decision-making process by giving players several chances to infer information from surroundings and force them to react immediately. Video games have also caused growth in areas of the brain. In the Huffington Post, German researchers conducted a study of 23 adults around the age of 25, where they played video games for 30 minutes a day for 2 months. The control group did not play any video games. MRIs of both groups after the study showed that the gaming group had a rise in the gray matter, the right hippocampus, right prefrontal cortex, and cerebellum. These are areas which are responsible for spatial navigation, memory formation, strategic planning, and fine motor skills in their hands. They have also been known to slow the aging process in the elderly. In the Huffington Post, it shows that a study at the University of Iowa determined playing brain-teasing games for just 2 hours per week may help slow the degree of mental decay associated with the natural aging process. A study of 681 healthy individuals aged 50 plus revealed that playing 10 hours of a specifically designed video game was able to stall the natural decline of different cognitive skills for up to 7 years. As I've shown, there are benefits of playing video games, both in physical pain relief and improving brain function. People may still have negative thoughts about video games, but at least I've given them something to consider.